Good morning, everybody. How una dey? My name is Congrats, author of the Marine Kingdom, the Ancestors' Mouthpiece, the Water Model. I have an important topic to teach everybody, and it's all about knowing. When you want to get married, or when you find someone, maybe a man or a woman, and maybe your pastor tell you that this one is your own, no problem, or your spiritual person, whether deep or yes and wine, tell you a check in Alpha, this is your home, your own partner. You go to medical, there is no problem. My dear, you can marry that person and still you people separate, even when it's your own. I will tell you what to do, and I will tell you what will make that thing to happen. Okay? Please, I'm on a mission on earth to bring back the old good ancient ways. Okay? So please, when you find your partner, whether a man or a woman, please always try and check the personal spiritual life of the person. Whether what will bring separation will come out from the person hand. When they bring more joy and one, people that have bad energy, whether a man or a woman. And another thing I want to shock you, if you want to marry someone, whether a man or a woman, what you can do so that marriage, when you marry the person, you find peace. Try and settle the person on 1G people, the person in you were people, the person friends. The way you go to a lady, want to pay her dowries, you will see a umada, kinsmen, blah blah blah. That is how that thing is in the spiritual world. Like the man, you have people that will accompany you to your wife place to pay her dowries. What about your own spiritual people that will accompany you to her? Have you settled them? Whether you most sometimes it's come out in a woman. Why some women so when you want to have peace with that woman, especially women, their own women own is very, very worst. Please, as a man, try and settle that your wife or 1J people, spiritual family, spiritual friends. Because many of you, the woman may not have spiritual husband, or the man may not have spiritual wife, but they have their own problem. What will make separation of the marriage is getting the person's spiritual friends, spiritual oath of life, who that he has oath of life. Try and align with them as a person, so that when you marry that person, you will not have problem. There are many, many marriage today you see, they are meant to be, yes, they are married their own. But what separated them is not that they are not meant to be, but a strong forces separates the marriage. Or that thing I said now separates the marriage. So finding someone is not you have a everlasting peace in marriage. It's about knowing the person you find spiritual. You can go to medical. Have you go to spiritual checkup on that person? Another thing, if you marry a lady, please try and settle the lady a spiritual friend. So even that your husband, you also have spiritual friends. Try and settle them. Try and give them something. This one is who I want to marry. Please, if people should give me, not separate us. And some of them, after you done this settlement, they will even make that partner to love you the most. Another one, if that your partner has spiritual spouse and he or she have not done negotiation, the marriage will not last to everyone 1 years old. No matter you marry your own, you must have separation. So the way you check medical, excuse me, please check spiritual also. Yeah, you name na more so that you not be crying had I know. I married my own. My pastor say, my ADS the one say, my DB say, but after they say what happened, it's not about saying the main problem. It's about is my own. Please check this lady now, is my own, her own spiritual life. Then check the man, is my own, his own spiritual life. To know whether anything that is from him or her can bring separation between us. If you check all those things, my dear, after everything, nothing. If you marry, my dear, nobody is perfect. But the marriage will never separate. you have peace in your marriage and you have everlasting love in your marriage. They will bring peace, unity, love, togetherness, both of you, and no separation. Okay? So come once in a minute, where everyone was here on a mission to bring back the old good ancient way. I'm from Ufuma in Anambra State. Please be careful of scammers. I can never chat you and be begging you for anything. Okay? My one and only number. My one and only number. 080 34 13 1000 070 651 32393. So the what you need to do sef if you want to have everlasting love and marriage, that your partner always try and in line with that your partner spiritual friends, whether your husband or your wife. I'm telling you the fact. They will make their peace in that marriage. They will unite you people together. Oh. They will never have separation. You find peace in your marriage. That your husband will give you love, and that your woman will love you for no reason, and they will unite you people. You people will never have problem. So that is what you can do to hold your marriage. Your marriage should have peace and unity forever.